hospital development following the granting of planning permission.
Local people have waited a long time for progress in relation to the Royal Alex Hospital, and I recognise how important this development is to the community. Now, whilst the Welsh Government is working through the Phase 1 business case, and we'll assess it robustly but fairly, because safe, modern healthcare is fundamental to the NHS that people in Wales rely on. My responsibility as First Minister is to make sure decisions on this scale are taken on the basis of strong evidence, patient need and clinical safety, and that's exactly how it's going to be handled.
Thank you for the statement, First Minister. The planning approval by Denbighshire Council is fantastic news for the local community in Rhyl I represent. The plans include a minor injuries unit which will take pressure off Ysbyty Glenclwyd, and also intermediate care beds with step-up, step-down care, which will provide flexible short-term bridging gaps between in health and social care needs as well for those people that are extremely valuable. First Minister, I am sure you will agree that getting the redevelopment underway now, we've got this window of opportunity now, we've got some grant funding from the UK Labour government, capital funding, we've got this window of opportunity. So, and I know it should be a priority for the Welsh Government, so can I ask, when an announcement regarding funding to make these plans a reality will be made? Thank you.
Well, can I thank you for your perseverance on this issue on behalf of the people that you represent, the people of Rhyl, who I know are very keen to see this development. And Anne Jones, I know, was a champion of this in the previous Senedd. I'm more than aware of how important this is to the people of the community. The business case for the first phase for the Royal Alex has been submitted to us. Planning permission, as you say, has already been granted, but there are some outstanding scrutiny points which are being discussed with the Betsy Health Board, but I am assured that they are very close to resolution. The Cabinet Secretary for Health and Social Care expects to receive formal advice this month about the new build component, so I am hoping for something positive to happen very soon.
Gareth Davies.
Well, Llywydd, isn't it just amazing? Isn't it just amazing that the member for North Wales tables a question on the North Denbighshire Community Hospital development at the Royal Alex after 5 years of silence on this issue in this chamber? Now, 3 months out from an election, this Welsh Labour government have resurrected the plans purely for political capital, despite denying the people of North Wales the hospital that they so badly need over 10 years. Having been a cheerleader for a government that has driven our regional health service into the ground, the member is hoping she'll come up smelling of roses before the election. But the electorate will see through this, and they know the plans for this hospital have been radically scaled down from the original specifications. These plans are scaled down from what my constituents need and deserve, and they are serious about taking the pressure off Glenclwyd Hospital and bringing down waiting times. Then the Welsh Government must honour the original specifications for the hospital that were promised over a decade ago. The Health Board say they'd like to see the construction start early this year, so will the First Minister commit to my constituents now, today, that the hospital will begin construction early this year, and to the specifications that are needed to relieve the pressure on Glenclwyd Hospital, and that my constituents should have received over 13 years ago?
Gareth, you've had your Haribos this morning, haven't you? I do think it's important to recognise that this is an issue that Carolyn has been championing for a long time. In fact, I've been to the Royal Alex with Carolyn on 2 occasions. So this is not a recent campaign issue for her. What I can say is that Tories are going to be doing a lot more of this. Fantasy economics. Let's build these huge places, having deprived us for years of capital funding. It was your government that stopped us from being able to build this before. The taps have now been turned on when it comes to capital funding. That was not the case under the Tories. You party needs to take your share of responsibility when it comes to our ability to build and construct hospitals in Wales. You deprived us for a number of years. The people of Rhyl, the people of North Wales want to see this community hospital open. I would like to see the community hospital open. I would would like to see the pressure being taken away from Glenclwyd, and I'm really pleased that under a Labour government, I hope very soon to see that we will be progressing with this project.
Questions now from the party leaders. Leader of the Conservatives, Darren Miller.
Diolch yn fawr. First Minister,